So let's get straight into that CAPARO T1 that we're talking about now. Mika Hakkinen was in India a few weeks ago. I caught up with him to talk about the dangers of drinking and driving.
It's not often that we have a Formula 1 driver on the show, let alone a two-time world champion, Mika Hakkinen. While the Finnish champion now spends most of his time behind the camera as a Formula 1 commentator and expert. He's also a spokesperson for the Johnny Walker's Join the PACT safety drive that aims to advocate a never drink and drive policy.
Of course, never drink and drive is such an important message why we are here today, example. We are also asking people to join the PACT. That way they give their signature, that way they never drink and drive. So that is a definitely important aspect. Because if you drink and drive, you are not in control, and for sure you're going to have accidents sooner or later.
We also asked Mika about his views on autonomous drive technologies that most manufacturers in the world are moving towards for safer mass mobility.
What it comes down to, whatever the car manufacturers can introduce and generate for safety, the car and the drivers, is always worth it to do it. Traffic here, it's just unbelievable.
That was my next question.
It's unbelievable. I don't know how the people can handle it. If you would have to drive there all day long, you know, I would be shaking after it. It would be so hard, not crashing in the other car. Do I have some special advice? You know, I would just say, leave early enough.
But have you managed to garner the courage to actually take a car out on Indian roads yet?
Oh yeah.
Or would you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, on public roads?
Yes, I've done it.
Right. And it's controlled chaos, isn't it? As
it is incredible, but you know, it was exciting. And today I'm also going to take a car on the road.
What Mika was talking about, of course, was this. If there was ever a racing car for the road, this is it. The absolutely bonkers, crazy and ridiculously loud CAPARO T1. Now, although this looks like a single-seater track monster, it is actually a twin-seater. And although we were invited to be driven around in the car by Mika Hakkinen, Cyrus could barely fit into the car due to its extremely tight seat construction that actually is a part of the chassis itself. Some lucky participants, though, did get to take a quick ride with the two-time Formula 1 world champion. And while we could talk endlessly about the CAPARO T1's 3.5-litre V8 engine and the fact that it makes 575 brake horsepower that propels it from 0 to 100 in under 2.5 seconds, or the fact that it sounds like the devil on steroids, we'll just let you see and, more importantly, hear what this car can do. We also spoke to Mika about the future of safety in Formula 1 and in particular the new Halo system that will be compulsory on all F1 cars from 2018.
Exactly, from the experience that it's really important that way the development of the safety has to move on all the time. New Halo system, what they are designing, testing in the car, it's really great that they thinking all the time forward. It's great, but everything what comes down to safety, it has to be really tested, really big way until you can really put it in real life, and you have to look all the different scenarios that it doesn't create anything negative.
We even asked him if he thought there were any alternates to the Halo, as fans of the sport have complained about how it makes the F1 cars look a lot uglier. And in typical Finnish fashion, he had a simple answer for us.
No, I don't have any other option.
While all this is great fun, Mika Hakkinen did give everyone a very important message to take back home. Never ever, under any circumstances, should you drink and drive.